Robinson. They call me Jay.
This is Michael Jeffrey. They call me Mike Jeff.
This is Logan Bonds, and they call me Pounds.
This is Vince Smith, and they call me Vinny.
And this is The Last Dab.
Mr. Mac on attack. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, man. Well, we had some Clues Brews earlier today.
It was great, man.
Me, Zoe, and Logan, and Wood Dog. We had Woody with us.
Yep,
Cool.
Wood Dog. He joined.
Yeah, we went out there, and I thought it was pretty cool for people that don't know that you can have. They have an outside seating, but they allow you to bring your dogs.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. That's the only place in Lebanon you can bring your dog and eat.
Badass. Go right in there.
I mean, we got one now, you know.
Dude, that's a win right there. That's drawing people.
Bro, they had
pulling at the heartstrings. That's not even fair.
They had like 4 or 5 dogs up there today.
Dogs and humans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a dog drives by, it's like, fuck, I want to be there.
You gotta. If you have a well-trained, good dog,
we'll invite the dog.
they have every right to be right there with you if you want them to be.
Facts.
It's pretty awesome. They had some good food, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean,
you need to get their wings next time. They got
I wasn't
some good wings.
I wasn't super hungry, so I was like, let me order something small. I saw those fries Courtney was smashing on. I was like, those look
See,
good.
I bring that boot with the membership, and that boot, that's a big fucking beer, dude. So you get like 2 of those down.
Boot, bro.
And I'm like, oh.
I got one at the crib.
You got the boot?
I got the
Shit.
membership.
Vinny,
Come on now.
I thought he was special.
You need to hit that up
No,
here
fuck.
soon, man.
Yeah, I never.
We need to take Vinny up there next time.
all of us. All of us. Dylan can come join us too.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
those
he
little
loves
cider things on that menu looked good.
See, I was explaining to them, and I think Zoe, you'll agree with me, and Logan, you too, now that you've been there a few times. But they kept their menu simple in a way to where the kitchen staff won't be overwhelmed.
They can't.
It's not like very, very complicated meals, but it's still good meals.
It's burgers, sandwiches, sides, and wings.
Like it's like
That's it.
It's like a bar joint.
There's not even 5 like main things.
The best part about the burgers
turn
is
that back
you can
down,
order
bro.
them different ways.
Yes.
That's what makes
Right
it
there.
better.
You got that?
Talk mic real fast.
What up? You hear
That
us?
sounds better. There was like a lot more
mic real
background noise
fast.
going on.
Alright. Yeah, we had to change a few things earlier. We were having some problems.
God damn, Vince about to go
Is
fucking
that all
kill
right?
someone.
You hear us?
Turn into Brad Pitt, like Tom Brady. I don't know. So everything sounds good on your side, Jay.
Sounds good now.
All right, right on. Me and you just gotta make sure we kind of like,
I got
one of those numbers. Yeah.
So Jay, here we're gonna sit here and talk about
mic.
food. You got any good food places over there that's like fucking popping that you just like to go to?
I mean, there's a couple of them. I mean, you're talking about that aren't in Indy?
Yeah, like
where you're at right
Where
now,
you're
bro.
at.
mom and pop stuff.
I mean, I know right here, but I know, I'm just saying that they don't have it in Indy.
that are unique to your location, like mom and pop stores, or like only one location,
Right,
they only have one store or something.
Not a corporate type joint.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, I've been going to a couple places. I'm not sure what all is just like mom and pop's, like its own single place or anything, but there's this place called Harry Hofbrau's, and that shit is pretty bomb. Instead of what do they call it? Like a turkey Manhattan.
Yeah.
They call them open face sandwiches. So it's essentially the same thing. So it's
I
so
like
weird
open face
that they call them
sandwiches.
open face over here. Which open face does make sense. I mean, I don't know where a turkey Manhattan came from, honestly.
See,
but
that's what I like to hear. That's what I'm talking about.
We're looking at it right now.
We're looking at their menu, and it's like there's places every
$10 for a
state.
bowl of chili.
Italian short ribs.
$12.84 for a chicken.
They got some prices, man. They taxing.
What'd you say, Jay?
It may be a chain. I don't know if it's mom and pops, but I know I've never seen one before.
It looks good. I like trying new food.
German
joint.
Harry Hofbrau's.
They got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of like fresh ham cut up, fresh meat, turkey, chicken.
Germans have the
all
best
kinds of
beer.
Did they wear outfits? Did the waiters and waitresses wear outfits?
No, so how it
Dirty
is actually
dog.
is like it reminds me
Like a
exactly
Twin
about
Peaks?
like how school was. You know what I mean? How you walk up to the
oh, like Cafeteria style.
Yeah, you walk up
school?
to the line and everything, and then you go, you pick your foods and shit, and it's all behind the glass and everything.
That's
and
an MCL.
The shit's straight fresh.
Have you ever been to IKEA, the cafeteria there?
No, see, I've never been.
Man, what'd you just say?
IKEA.
There's a
Never-
cafeteria in IKEA?
Yeah.
Have you been?
I don't ever want to
Yeah.
be there.
Have you
Ever.
been, Zoe?
Ain't no way.
I don't want to
No,
be there.
No, I'm pretty sure I've heard a story that there's like a small circus wheel in one of the IKEAs in America. Like they have a legitimate circus wheel in an IKEA.
They wonder why there's problems in our country. That's not right.
It's like you can't figure out what to buy, just ride our Ferris wheel.
It's like
Right.
cafeteria style.
They're slipping you fucking Xanax as you ride it. You're fucked up. And then you're going to go spend your
Jared,
money.
have you been in an IKEA?
No, I've never even been to an IKEA,
Yeah,
but I have been to
do
the
they sell
Costco.
literally
Costco?
everything?
Yo, Jared, there's a Costco being built right by my house.
Oh, really?
Not
Is it
crazy?
really?
I'm talking
Dude,
right
that's
by my
what's
house.
up. Be prepared, man, because
I'm finna slide through there.
I'm kind of pissed though, because it's on 900, which is the road I take to kind of get
More
to the
traffic.
back routes. It's going to be
More
more
traffic.
traffic. It's going to be a bunch of Karens. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Hey, no, it's on a whole nother level at Costco, dude. Like,
dude.
it's like Black Friday every single day.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. I'm going to go there and just buy a huge amount of shit.
Hold on, I want
Just so much.
Vince to explain IKEAs real quick because literally I've never been.
I mean,
and
I know
it's
what
like-
an
You walk
IKEA
through the
is.
store and they have like everything set up and you pick
Is
what
it
you want.
is it
and
just furniture and
It's
appliances?
more or less furniture.
at the very
and
end
appliances.
you gotta go find your shit in the warehouse.
What do you mean you gotta go find it? It's a
so
game?
they have a display room. It's a display room.
Yeah.
You see what the display room is. You write down F.
You're like, oh, that fridge looks
222.
nice.
Exactly. So
And
then you get to the warehouse and you basically pick your order
Yeah.
yourself. It's called Fuck You.
Yeah, I guess.
That's how they get that bread though, because you go pick it yourself.
Exactly. They don't have to pay some fucking dude to go break the furniture.
So, essentially, you're pretty much picking it out, and then you got to pull the shit off from yourself. So, are they just like
Yes.
marking up the prices? They're like, I'm about to work at IKEA, bro. And you get the cafeteria for lunch? I'm down.
Yeah, right? Like, you're working
And you
there,
get-
but you're not.
You get to ride the circus,
Yeah.
the Ferris wheel,
And
I
you
mean,
get to ride the Ferris wheel. Fuck, I think I might just
Yeah,
chill
yeah,
at
right?
IKEA.
cornhole going on, like on every aisle.
Your dad's
every
there for some
aisle.
reason.
You get free smoothies at every other entrance.
Every other entrance. Here's a smoothie. I just finished this one.
Have another.
Have
All
another,
right.
buddy.
So before we get too far into the chats that we can get into, because we're all brothers here, who do we got on today, boys? And introduce yourself.
Come on, though.
They call me Lonzo, so
They call me
whatever I
Zoe.
be, you know.
This is our brother Zoe, man.
So,
We're gonna do a little thing we
Intro.
like to do with our guests.
Yeah.
So basically, we're just gonna go around and kind of like talk about how we know each other. So I mean,
I'll start first.
you want to start? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
might as well go me, Jared, you, Vince. So, my memory is what do they call it nowadays? Horrible. So it's not that good. But I remember you. I feel like I remember you just at the ball part. Like we used to just hoop. You know what I mean? I feel like that's our first time we
Always
actually.
at the park.
That's
bro.
the first
Always
time we
at the park.
saw each other. We hooped. We balled. It was that mutual respect. Like, okay, we both doing our thing. And then sooner or later, we realized we knew people in common. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like our friendship grew. What do you guys say about that?
I knew
It's like how it
balls
happened.
on the court.
Yeah.
Saw him at the court. I was like, all right, he got some potential. You know, just got to work with him a little bit. He gonna be straight. Next
He
thing I
has
know,
he has that work ethic, and then you saw him shoot a few times. You're like, oh shit, he can actually do this. And then you guys got out there hooping together, didn't you?
Yeah.
you sure
That's the
did.
thing with Zoe, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody that's ever been playing basketball with you, Zoe, it's always
it's
been
a
like,
friend.
all right, we
Yeah.
got someone that wants to play.
Yeah.
And that's Zoe. He's a hooper. Not only is he a hooper, he's a fucking dancer. Aren't you, dude? Don't be shy about it, Zoe.
Yeah,
You're a
sir.
fucking dancer. How many times have we been to the bar, Jared, or like any of us?
that one.
It's Zoe. It's Zoe's
Don't lie
Michael
to them.
Jackson moonwalking across the fucking
Hey.
bar, man.
Ever since I saw Chris Brown do the Yo video,
Yeah.
I was in that mode. I was practicing that every single day, making sure that I can get them steps down. Next thing you know, I started making it my own.
That's when it gets hot.
Yeah, he can get
That's
down.
it.
So here, let me ask you this, because I personally want to know, as your guys' friend. Yeah. Did you meet Zoe by yourself, or did you meet him strictly through my brother Cody or Chuck?
No, I think we just kind of clicked.
So you guys just saw each other at the park.
We just kind of clicked at the ball. We were like, dope. We both just were like, I like this dude. Because mutual respect was just like that. You know what I mean? We knew we both were real. We both knew we were straightforward, 100%. That's just what happens with cool people.
All right, well, Jared, how did you meet Zoe? How do you know Zoe? What do you want to say?
Exactly how you just said it. Through Cody and through Chuck.
Yeah. So
it's exactly how it happened.
I figured I don't know if it's the same.
What was the first time? Yeah. I don't know the first time. What was the first time, Jared? Like you guys, what was the scenario, the situation?
And then you said it with the memory thing. It's like jack shit.
I can tell you the first time I met Jared.
Yeah, he got it. He
came over to Chuck's.
Okay.
He was shooting. I was like, all right, backboard killer.
The bank is open.
The very first day I met him, I was like, he cool off the gate, bro. He just coolin'. Me and Cody had already been like, that's my brother regardless, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Jared, bet. First time I met him, cool, always down, like, that's my homie regardless. That's how it be.
And then we been through some other shit after that. Just deeper down the rabbit hole it goes.
I was gonna say, you guys went to that one concert that I was supposed to go with you guys. Migos?
Right. You guys went to Migos together?
Why didn't you go, Mike?
I was pussy whipped at the time.
He said I was pussy whipped.
My woman would not let me go.
Oh, Lord.
What did he say on Friday? I'm not just whipped. I whip pussy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was supposed to go that night, but it wasn't happening.
So what about...
That was a good ass time. I see Joe over there double fisting.
Oh,
we
double fisting.
Get 2 drinks right off the bat. We're walking in.
Vegas bombs and all kinds of shit.
Just boom, 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 boom. He was on his level, bro. He was on his fucking level. So what about you, Mike? What was this? How did you guys meet?
Oh shit, Zoe. He's gonna love this. I mean, Zoe knows. He's known me since I was just as you guys too. When I was like
a youngin,
this tall, man. I was like, I want to try to give an accurate age, but I want to say like 15 years old.
Okay.
Since he's known me.
I mean, that's what?
No, Mike.
And it
I don't know, man. I think you were a little bit younger.
Yeah, because he knew you before I knew you. That's a fact.
I was in middle school. No, I know for a fact now, because this is one of my earliest memories of you, Zoe, and you're going to know this for a fact. When I was in middle school, and I was just growing up, a little kid, right? Little chubby Mike. Didn't know shit. This motherfucker was burning CDs of Drake and Lil Wayne and Eminem and all these artists
helping the fan.
And if it wasn't for him right there, I would have never fucking even got into some of these music.
You would have never heard it.
He was literally giving me CDs like, "Here, bub, you're gonna like this shit." And
he was supplying the streets.
I'm sitting there jamming out to Akon.
Yeah,
I'm sitting everything. He gave me fucking a CD that had all kinds of. Literally.
He was supplying the streets, bro.
I'm a 12-year-old. Like, dude, I think Jared, your mom, I think, gave me this book.
Heather. Shout out Heather.
Not to get off topic here, but
it's the same thing.
He said, what?
Your mom gave me a T.I. book, a
oh my God.
And it's called...
Heather loves T.I.
Yeah, it's called...
That definitely is right up her alley.
Yeah,
it
was Power and Beauty.
You're going to use this later in life.
Yeah, you're going to need this, man.
Listen, I was like 12 years old reading about like cokeheads fucking each other and shit, this book, and your mom gave it to me like, hilarious. Here, you're going to love this little Mike.
You're going to relate to it automatically.
I'm surprised that she didn't keep that for herself.
She said, no, I gave it back. She's like, you got to give this back, little Mikey. And I'm like, I'll give it back, I promise.
Oh, it was, okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I actually read that book, too. It's funny.
That's hilarious.
But what I want to go back to is Zoe. I know him from my brother Chuck, my oldest brother Chuck. Is like, I mean, what would you say? Like, you guys have been best friends for how long, Zoe? How long have you known my oldest brother?
I've known Chuck since 2010. I met
Yeah.
Michael
11
first.
years.
When
That's
he
when
was
that's when
11.
we met. That's when me and Barnes met.
Yeah.
2010.
It's been fucking a decade.
And you guys have that brotherhood that's
Oh, for sure.
unbreakable. You guys will always be by each other's side.
Sure.
You guys been through thick and thin. I got some crazy stories that I'll bring up today with Zoe on the podcast. But for right now, I just want to stick with, I know him because of my oldest brother, Chuck, has known him all his life. And both of my brothers, I mean, you guys, all three of you guys are proof that if it wasn't for my older siblings,
we would have never clicked.
Like you guys look at me like I'm so mature. You got to look at it as this. I have 5 older brothers and siblings.
Right.
My whole life I've been surrounded by older people. You guys are my homies.
Right.
You guys are my fucking blood.
Yeah.
Like, I love you guys to
Brothers.
death. And that goes to you too, Jay. Like, literally, you guys are all living proof that if it wasn't for my brothers, I wouldn't be the people I am today.
For family.
Straight the fuck up.
Family.
Dom's out there right now. He's agreeing, shaking his head.
Dom.
But
He's so
Zoe,
dumb.
With that,
He just texted me and said, "You're goddamn right."
No, stop.
So-
I believe it.
so when did you meet him, Vince? When did you meet Zoe?
I remember I think it was the first time I met you and Deacons. Deacons told me he just got out of prison, so I was scared of him.
Yeah, Deacon was fucking with you. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious, man.
He's such a nice guy too.
I was scared of him.
He was telling me all this stuff. He was like,
"Oh fuck!"
I just got out. I was like, oh my god. Okay.
See, that was another thing. I met Zoe, one of my first few times meeting Zoe was with CJ, and Chuck and Nick did the same thing with CJ. He's like, yeah, dude, you don't want to fuck with CJ. He's going to fuck you up. You know, like, he's fucking with me like my brothers are.
CJ who?
But CJ is like,
Courtney
I don't know.
Jackson,
You guys haven't met CJ?
That's literally my
No,
brother.
I met
Sure,
CJ.
I was going to say Jared knows CJ,
Sure,
but
I met him. I just don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know if you did, Barnes, because yeah,
He
I
was
mean, you
one
may
of
not.
I
Well, you
might
met
not
him.
have them.
he was one of my...
Unless you guys
other
were balling
friends.
together, all you guys were balling, possibly.
Fuck, where's he living at now, Zoe? Not to shout out where he lives, but I think he's still in Illinois, right?
Not one bit.
He's in Fort Wayne. He cooling.
Oh.
Good. I hit him up the other day. It was like, hey, happy birthday, G.
Hey,
He was
but
like,
I brought it up for a reason. I know you guys may not know, but it's like I'll go into this. It's like I was telling you about how he made me CDs, but it was also like when I was young, I didn't have a style. I didn't know what I was doing, you know. And it's like he showed me what Michael Jordan shoes are. He showed me what.
So?
Yeah, he
Hell
showed
yeah.
he showed
He
me.
put him onto that game.
He
boy.
showed
Come on,
me.
That's exactly
he
what
showed
happened.
me the hat game. He got me addicted to hats.
Yeah,
He's one of the
you wear
first.
it every day?
Dude, he'd bring me a hat over like every 2 weeks. Sometime, like, dude, he was my fucking brother that I never had, like, brother from another mother, man.
Oh yeah.
What? Dude, you
Brother
got
from
like 2
another
brothers. But it's a brother that you didn't have. I hear you, though. It's still a brother.
Jared funny as fuck. He said, "Wait, motherfucker."
He said, "Wait, you're
you
like
literally
a
have
thousand-
2 brothers."
Two
I wasn't trying to say it
Oh
like
my
that. I was just trying to
That's
say.
some like Will Ferrell shit.
Still to this day, Chuck will dress like the way I taught him because he used to mix 6 different colors together, and I'll be like, nah, that's not gonna fly outside the screen.
He's I'm about to fact check you, brother.
He literally has been dripping ever
Where
since.
did Cody
Yes, hasn't he? He has.
where did Cody
been looking fresh lately.
get curve from? Who showed him where to use that? Remember him
Chuck
using
looked like
Curve
Mac
all the
Miller.
time?
Curve.
Yeah,
Back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, no, that cologne.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bro, Curve is
Yeah.
horrible.
What do you mean, man?
Bro,
that
remember
shit
that?
was hot when it
That was
first
cool
came
when
out.
it first
That
came out. We
was.
were
That was the shit.
14 and we were stupid
It
and
was.
retarded.
Yeah, well,
But
the
then when we
ladies
grow
love it,
up,
dog.
oh yeah, the ladies were
love it.
underage, buddy. Now
Yeah.
that we're fucking older,
Yeah, you
it's
don't wear anything.
horrible.
They're
Don't
like,
wear-
why
don't
do
wear
you
anything.
smell like a fucking
You smell like
French
a
hooker?
fucking 12-year-old.
Listen, I've never thought
I just
about it
went
like
to the
that.
7th grade dance.
Well, you got to now that you're 22. How the fuck old are you, Mike?
Listen, I don't know anymore.
Those are
okay?
awful.
He said, I don't know anymore. I know
He
that.
said, I have no
Pretty
idea.
funny.
It's just
Fuck, why are there
I don't
shop fucking towels underneath me, bro?
You got any things though
Have to
you
clean
want
a
to bring
fucking-
up? Yeah, just in case, man.
Just in case, man.
Bring
Good
up.
call. I might spill some chicken nuggets.
Ooh.
Bring up some of your favorite memories with any of us
Yeah,
in
with
general.
the game.
One of my first favorite memories of Michael.
I was gonna say because I know Zoe's got some good ones.
His dad calls me over and was like, "You need Herb, come over here. Michael dressing like you." I came over there. I kid you not, head to toe, Michael looked exactly like me. I was like, "That hit though." I was impressed.
He was like,
Everything
damn.
matched, down to the shoes. I was shook. I was like,
That's fucking hilarious.
That's
I'm trying my
what I
best,
love
man.
to see though. Is somebody take something that I helped them build and they just do their own thing. That's what I always loved about Michael. He has always done that.
He got me addicted to Red Bull. He got me addicted to
He
Code
got me
Red.
addicted to Red Bull.
Code Red Mountain Dew. Code Red Mountain Dew. You got me
Oh
addicted
God, it's not Red Bull.
man.
Tell me you're not on Red Bull.
I love that.
Red Bull.
Not Code Red. Hey,
Red
Code Red
Red.
make me throw up right now, bro. I overburnt on the Code Red, bro.
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh my God, playing fucking Black Ops 2.
That's
like,
exactly when
done
we were
for.
drinking it too. It was
Done
like
for.
it was like gamer fuel back
Where
then.
the
dude.
fuck did my bud go? Shit's gone.
Just edit in the word. Where the fuck did my phone go? That'd be funny as fuck. We gotta start fucking using our sound pad. We have buttons now, Zoe.
Look, this time,
You're doing great, bro. You're doing great. Okay, they love you.
hey, I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah.
Y'all are family regardless.
All day long.
Day in, day out. Nobody has heard when I
Did
first
we
met
do
Vince.
our intro?
No, I can
My
edit
one-
it.
We can
No,
put
it's
it
okay.
in there.
That intro.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll put the intro.
We need to start working on a new one.
We've been testing
sure.
out some like new ideas,
Mhm.
and we're gonna try to have some new things coming. Intro wise, I don't know if you've seen. Have you watched any of our YouTube videos? Yeah, have you liked our animations and stuff at the beginning? And stuff?
Animations
I
are
thought that
fucking
was dope.
dope.
See,
I was
we're
impressed.
trying, and that's a
Oh, there's
shout
the
out to the
weed.
man. That's shout out to Vinny.
Vince Smith.
That's the fucking man.
He's
Where's
the
the button?
boss.
Where's the button? Which
It's
one
first
is
one.
it?
Hey.
Yeah, we said which one.
Hey, if anyone wants to fuck with us, wait. That's what happens.
I just need to get me a small trumpet and fucking actually do that in real life.
Oh, you know
Like we
your
just have
fucking
it on the
brass
side.
fucking
It's like a
instruments, don't you?
side skit. I'm just like, you know.
Don't be like that
looked a little
dude on
weird.
Family Guy with the
didn't mean to
fucking
do that.
trombone. Stop
I gotta
it.
stop now.
When Sandy shoves Patrick into that trombone.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I'll never forget when I
Someone
met
left their
Vince.
lights on.
He sits down. He's like,
Did you meet Vince when he was at Vinny football at that
Oh,
era?
hey,
Yeah,
I remember
right
the
before
JV
that.
days, though. I remember that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Those were the
remember that. I
days.
remember that. Actually, the
Those
first
are
time
He
I
fun.
was
met
like
Vince,
the
though.
Johnny Manziel, Baker
I
Mayfield.
know, right? They were like, we love this dude on the
I
bench.
love that.
We
It was
like
fun.
this
Drop
dude
back
on the
and
bench.
Okay.
Hey, you
Alex
remember when we
Manziel.
dropped Vince off towards like where Cody was over here coming like behind
Or
the
Alex
school?
Moreno. What's the guy off
Alex.
Blue Mountain State?
Which is
Yeah.
the Alex?
Yeah, Moreno.
Alex Moreno.
What is the
Yeah.
Alex that I said when I was arrested?
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
Let me tell this story.
Tell the story.
Let me
Tell the story.
All
That's
right.
the best.
Me and Cody Barnes, we go over to this apartment in Kaiser States and we're smoking and stuff. And so we leave after about an hour and we're walking down from the second story to the first story, and we go to the bottom floor where we're about to walk out the door, and this guy's in like a trench coat and shit. And he goes, "Hey, what do you get?" He said, "Hey, what's your name?" And Barnes is like, Alex Smith. he's like, no, it's not. Come over.
No, it's not. I was like,
He's
what
like,
you mean?
You're like,
You're right.
oh my-
It's not.
Me and
It's
Cody,
not.
like, oh my god, he's like, go guys, go.
Go,
And
go,
me and Cody
go.
get in the car and we're like, oh fuck, they got
Oh my
Barnes.
God.
I
And
let
as-
my brothers go.
We're
right?
going,
You are not.
We're going
with
down
my
Lafayette
bullshit.
Avenue, and here comes six cop
Six
cars.
cops,
Like,
bro.
oh,
Oh fuck, Alex
We're like,
Smith
oh,
is here.
damn man.
Alex Smith.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
smooth,
that's
though. I
just
like that.
balls,
Do it,
bro. He
brother.
said, "Yeah, I'm Alex Smith. You should have fucking
Alex
fought
Smith,
for it." Like,
bitch.
yeah, motherfucker. My mama's name is Jenna Smith.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Like,
What you mean? Well, technically, my mom's last name is Smith right now.
Yeah.
you're fucking
Yeah.
shitting me.
No.
dude.
That's
On my
right.
son.
I was just thinking.
On my son, I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
At
Yeah.
the time, I think it was too,
Mm-hmm.
because of her last husband. We're not gonna go too deep. Okay?
So it wasn't
We'll
far
leave it at
off.
that.
Anyways, you know.
No, it really wasn't. They call me Alex, man. It's my
Who knows?
nickname.
Yeah,
it's
that's
my
your
second
adopted
middle
name.
name.
You
What the
could have
fuck?
fought that,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
You
said they
told me I
called
don't
me
have my wallet on
Alex,
me.
man.
Otherwise, I prove it.
We should,
But
we should
But
have
they
like,
knew who I was.
we should have had like Cody
Yeah.
tabletop him and then Barnes just
Oh
take
my
off.
God.
I would have dipped, bro. As soon as he hit the deflection, I
Swear
would
to
have
God.
dipped. Like, all right,
Run.
that's some Dennis the Menace type shit.
no
Vince.
cap.
That's just that's what happens back in the day when you're young and naive. It teaches you a lesson. Don't be stupid.
So
Yeah, we live and learn.
you went out to the bar with, well, not with me Friday night, but we saw each other at the bar Friday night, didn't we?
That was a crazy night.
That was funny. I don't know if you want to bring it all up, but didn't you get like harassed by some woman?
Whoa.
She like wanted him bad or
Wanted you,
something.
boy. Wanted
You-
that,
you don't
that
have to
dark
talk
skin. Wanted that dog
Dude, I'm
skin.
telling you, I told you guys he's a dancer. He was up there dancing,
Oh
and one of these
my
ladies
God.
was like, "Oh my God, I'm going
I'm
home
going to
with him."
fuck
Uh-oh.
this young man.
Oh, wow, G.
That's exactly what happened. So how did you play her off?
She didn't.
Oh.
Here's the twist.
Here's the
I love
twist.
twists in the story.
She pulled up to me and was like, "Hey, you smell good.
Mhm.
Look good too." And then she kept looking me up and down. She
Mm.
was like, kept looking at me, side eyeing me.
Mhm.
She kept getting closer, closer. Next thing I know, she brings me back a drink. Shotgun a drink. Next thing I know, she's right in front of me.
Oh,
Hands over me,
hands over.
Hands over.
hands on it. You know.
Yeah,
That type of
Arizona. So then what happened?
She eventually.
You can't be
saw
getting in this
what
man's
it was,
personal life, Barnes.
He's like, "Oh shit!" He said, "Then I licked your pussy." No.
She didn't feel the package. It got a little bit scared.
He's
It
doing
got a
his
little
thing.
crazy. You know, it was a good night. We'll leave it
It
at that.
really was. Though.
I was just trying to bring up the fact that we were there and we were having a good time, just like we
That's
always
what's
do.
up. That's the main.
That's the
the
story
main thing.
of
You guys
the,
went out. You guys had a good time.
I got a good story too. So we were talking about this when we were eating earlier at Clues Brews, but I was like, again, like 11, 12, maybe 13 years old. I'm at my oldest brother Chuck's house, and I'm shooting hoops. Right. Well, my oldest brother Chuck has a neighbor right next to him that's an older man. He's a drunk.
Yep.
Not like belligerent, but he's a drunk. He just drinks every day.
All day long.
Alcoholic.
No lies here.
I
Well-
drink every day.
I was out there shooting myself, just me, myself, and I,
Almost
right?
every day.
Well, I saw the old man out there watching me the whole time, and then the old man's son pulled up, which is Zoe's and Chuck's age. Like,
Okay.
they went to school
How
together,
old are
I
you?
think.
I'm 31, G.
Are you 31?
I don't look at those.
Jared's like, what the fuck?
Black
Jesus
don't
Christ.
crack. Black don't crack.
Thirsty.
Oh, hold on.
Motherfucker said he's 31.
Hey.
I don't even.
Hey,
I don't even remotely believe it.
No, you look like
No.
you're like
You're
26.
27,
Yeah.
26.
we're not
I'm
gonna.
pretty sure me and Zoe went to high school.
Yeah, you were the two black people at
Literally.
Lebanon. I swear to God.
Listen,
After high school, everybody's like, it's all the same
It's
grade.
just,
at this point.
we're not gonna bring up names, but basically, the old neighbor stood out there and watched me play basketball, and I could just tell he was getting mad. And then his son pulled up,
Matter what?
their age, which was like 20 something at the time, and the dad. Literally, I heard the dad yelling at his son, "Go tell that fucking kid to fucking stop shooting," like
Yeah.
yelling and shit. Well, Zoe pulls up,
Suck
and
with it.
I'm telling him, because like at that time, the kid did, like I said, I'm not going to say names, but the dude did come down there and start yelling at me, and then that's when I went inside and I
For playing ball?
got Zoe and Chuck, but Zoe was the first one to hop on it. I went in there. I was like, "These motherfuckers are out here yelling at me because I'm shooting basketball."
On your street? Like
Yes,
on your
on
shit?
our own, like on our court, on our fucking goal, everything. Like I wasn't hitting cars,
The fuck is their problem?
But Zoe came out there and was like, "You guys need to chill." Like he was cool about it at first. He's like, "You need to
Respect.
chill and let my little brother shoot. He's
We're
just
just
shooting
chilling."
hoops." And then that old man started going racist on him.
Oh.
Started going racist on him. And Zoe, I thought Zoe was going to jail.
Yeah, he's gonna decapitate a fucking racist ass piece of shit.
I pulled up on Cuz. I said, "What did you say?" I said,
Right.
"Who are you talking to?" First off, he's a kid.
Right.
I said, "That ain't gonna fly."
Underage.
Before I could even get to the guy,
Oh, no.
Chuck hits me in the chest like, "Bro, you might not want to do it." I was like, "I'm getting pretty close here." I was like,
Right.
"They either better back off, they better take back what they said." Before long, they ended up just backing up because I was pretty close.
Right.
They could see that in my eyes, and I was like,
you,
"All right, don't mess
they
with him
crossed
no
the
more."
line. Yeah.
That is. There
I
was
just
no
remember,
way.
I remember myself being like awkward, not knowing what to do. But I was out there just hooping the whole time. Zoe's up there, literally like about to choke slam this motherfucker. I'm just out there hooping, like thinking
Probably
I'm Derrick
deserved it.
Rose. I'm like, whoof, and then I
Well,
look
look-
to the side
look-
and it's fucking them arguing.
Look what happened. So here you are, Mike Jeff, minding your own business.
Yeah,
You know,
I was just being me, doing my thing.
Normal
and then
Mike Jeff.
these people approach you to bother you,
Right.
and then Zoe steps in, you know, to deflate the situation, and then
Straight
they
up.
start racial slurs. Like,
right, like it's right.
I
that's the
can't
right
imagine
thing to do.
where that would need to even, you know, come up. Like, what is this about? They don't even know that you guys know each other very
Right,
well.
yeah.
You know,
They,
what I
they
mean?
just that's their fucking first nature. Oh, here we go.
But
But, yeah,
it,
so
it
it's
was
just
weird,
saying
man. I
that
can't
it would go
remember
straight there,
vividly
you know?
what they were saying, but like they were straight up like that old man was literally like, "I don't give a fuck about that kid," you know, like
Yeah,
telling me
yeah.
like he was like he sent his son down there to like tell me, and that kid actually came down there like a piece of shit.
Right,
It was like, "You need to stop fucking shooting," well, you know, and I'm
I'll
like,
shoot all the fuck I want, bub.
"What the fuck do you mean?" You know, but like,
Yeah.
it was a good
Yeah.
story for me because it was like me and Zoe knew each other pretty good, and I knew he was like
So
a good guy, but
Right.
like I knew that ever since that day afterwards, I was like, this motherfucker would take a bullet for me. Like this dude is straight up for me.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, that's
he's
what's
the
up.
OG.
I will. I got you forever. Remember that.
He gets me sweatshirts and shit all the time.
he gets me sweatshirts.
Don't be going telling Cody, he gets jealous.
Oh, sorry, Cody, it's not on your contract.
Cody
He's
gets
finna get mad
jealous.
anyway, you know.
You just get flip flops, okay? That's all you get.
I put Cody on the hat game.
Mm.
Vince asked me while we went down to French Lick, you know, who got in the hats. I was like, you can tell Cody straight up.
Game.
He will tell you to this day,
Game.
I don't have any hats without you. He said, you put me on those hats. You made me start buying those hats.
Game.
Gang.
Still to this day, 34, 35 hats I still got. Cody kept buying fitted after fit after
You
fit
remember
after he saw me
Vortex?
doing it. Yeah,
Vortex,
hey.
baby.
Yeah.
That's what we were on, brother.
You remember Vortex, Jared?
Vortex Crew?
Yeah.
Vortex Crew, that was
I know
Huck,
you
too.
remember that.
I was Huck, too.
That's badass, man. I remember Vince gave me that hat. I was in like 7th grade. I was like,
still
I'm
have
the
it
coolest kid in
somewhere.
town. I'm like,
still have
I'm the
it somewhere,
coolest
I
dude
promise.
ever.
Hell yeah.
I still got that bitch somewhere. It's
Hell
like in
yeah.
my garage
Black
under
and
some
gold.
shit. you
Yours is
feel
black
me?
and gold,
Yeah.
right? I had a gray and white one.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
think
need
you.
to pull
I
that
give it to
mug
you?
back out,
Well,
man.
I think you gave it to Cody, and then at least Cody told me
Yeah.
that it was like yours, and he gave it to me. So I thought it was like you
Yeah.
giving it to me, but it
You
was
somehow
black.
ended up with my red Nike sweatshirt that's
I
been
still
like
have
passed
it.
through like
I
4 or
still
5
have
people
it.
that I've lost like 7 years ago.
It's crazy to think the sweatshirt's like lasted 10 years or how
Yeah.
15 or whatever the
Some
fuck
good
it is.
quality.
It's
fucking
Nike.
knitting.
It's Nike.
Somehow Martinez had it, and then someone else had it, and then Mike had it.
Stone cold memory. That's what I always loved.
It's
about
listen.
That's
it's,
what I'm saying,
it's,
Vince.
It's
Stone
the
Cold.
loop. It's the loop of us kids when we were younger, just staying at everybody's
Yeah,
houses,
that's
just
true.
randomly
Yeah,
like, "Hey, man,
recycling
Yeah.
clothing.
I'm gonna use this sweatshirt tonight."
Bro, I
He's
don't
like,
have another pair
"That's
of
not
shorts.
mine. That's Vince Smith's." And I'm like, "Dude, okay, whatever. It's mine right now." Like, I'm sorry.
Who else is it?
Yeah, like who did it come for, dude? There was a bong that I have. It's a dragon bong, and if you ask Max, I mean, I can name fucking thousands. I'm not even going through it. Not thousands. I'm not stupid, but
You didn't make no,
but
you didn't make no goddamn sense.
listen, I can name a lot of people that I had a bong the same situation where it's like it literally just
It
went
just
through
goes around.
everybody.
Yeah, it's like the circle.
It's
song
like if
by Mac.
someone had AIDS or something, and
Oh,
like
no.
they gave that bong around,
The
like
Brotherhood of
everybody
the
would be fucked.
traveling bong.
Yeah, let's do that instead of AIDS bong.
No, there's a movie. There's a
Brotherhood.
movie online that about
AIDS
a killer.
bong?
No, there's a killer bong. It's
Oh
a
my
killer
God.
bong. You can
For
look it
real?
up. There's a killer bong movie somewhere out there. I swear to
There's
God.
no cap.
Swear to God.
I swear.
And there's a gingerbread man that's that's addicted to weed or something and kills people.
Poor guy.
And there's
Poor
like,
guy.
there's
That's a terrible representation of what marijuana is. I like the
Yeah,
fucking
you're right.
killer bong
Gingerbread
more.
man, that sounds
Can't be too
Gingerbread man,
much,
you're
bro.
right,
It could
man.
just be
Right,
too much.
yeah.
You just rip that bitch and you're like, nope. You fucking die.
favorite stoner movie.
Favorite stoner movie? Sometimes Pineapple Express, but sometimes like Fear and Loathing.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, what is it?
There it is.
Fear and Loathing. I like that too.
Yep.
Oh, Fear and Loathing's dope.
Yep. It's a good one.
Mine's not a typical stoner movie, but I've always watched this movie really stoned and just really fucking loved it.
It can be funny.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
funny
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
If you correlate to an
Okay,
experience
well, I
that you
have-
just can relate
yeah.
to.
I have like 2 or 3 movies that are not stoner movies, but
Right.
it's like I've always watched these movies super stoned because
And
they're
you
so
love it.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Okay,
definitely
so one of them is a comedy is called Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah,
Oh my
I used to
God,
watch
that's
that
a
when I was a kid
stoner
all the
movie.
time.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that is.
literally,
That is a
I
stoner
I don't,
movie.
That's a stoner
Yeah.
movie. What are
Okay,
you talking
I didn't-
about?
What's
didn't-
mine say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sweet.
sweet.
Say, bro, that's
Remember
a
the
stoner
cat
movie.
was-
That's a
was
stoner
getting
movie.
high?
Without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
100%.
What'd you say, Jay?
That's 120%.
Wait, what'd you
Or
say?
it was his
Jay?
dog. It was his dog or
That
something.
that girl
Yeah.
gets. She
What?
becomes giant.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah. She
becomes
becomes
a
a giant.
giant.
The dog's smoking the fucking
Yes.
the joint and shit.
You probably gonna
And he
love
goes,
all
he,
that
hey,
half-baked.
he goes. Here's my
Half
favorite
We
baked.
need to
part.
save the universe.
Dave Chappelle.
He says,
That's one of the best.
He
Dave
says,
Chappelle.
and then
And then
he said, and then I'm gonna come and stick my foot up your ass. You know, like he said, I ordered 2 wonton soup,
Yeah.
3 fried rice or something. He's like,
Fried
and
rice.
she's like, and then I
so
love
said
that
that.
part.
no, and then
He fucking no and then. He said, you say it there one more time. I don't want to come through the fucking bottom.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite would be.
Would you just say Half Baked? Half Baked is
Oh,
a great
that's
one,
great.
bro. Dave Chappelle. That's what Zoe just said. I mean,
Grandma's boy.
Grandma's
That
Boy's a
one.
good
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
Grandma-
Friday.
I might watch
Friday.
that.
Here's
Oh,
one.
First Friday.
Let me explain something real quick why I really like Grandma's Boy for one of my favorites. You know Dante in the movie Grandma's Boy, the weed dealer, the guy
Yeah.
with the monkey in the basement, the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
you know who I'm talking about, right? That's his real name in real life is Dante. That's how lazy they were writing
Oh,
that
really?
script. Is
They're
they
not
used
lazy, bro.
No, no,
That's
no, no.
just- He fits
No.
the. He
Nick-
fits the script.
Nick Swartzen is. I'm taking this word out of Nick Swartzen's mouth. Nick Swartzen's saying this, but what he also said was Dante. They gave him fake weed on the set, like they legally have to do the movie, and Dante said, "Fuck
Switched it
that!
with real weed.
I'm gonna smoke real
That's
weed,
hilarious.
man." And then Nick Swartzen has a stand-up comedy skit where he's making like he makes it a joke, but he's like, literally, he's like Dante didn't realize that we do like literally 20 to 30 takes
Right.
per like scene,
Yeah.
and he said. By the second day of doing fucking takes, this guy didn't know where he was at. He said Dante would come up to him and was like,
Wait, what
I
are we
can't
doing?"
feel my fucking arms, man. Like, completely stoned. And that's why it's one of my favorites. Because he
Yeah.
smoked real weed the whole time.
That's hilarious.
The whole movie. That's
Those are
wild. Sorry. I just...
Scary movies are funny to watch. Stone.
Yeah,
too.
that too. That too.
You know what I mean? They're funny. It's
My other one that was really weird, not to keep going, was one of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, one of the it's I mean any of them really. I just really love watching the Hobbits or the Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings just
okay.
really stoned because the battle scenes are just so fucking just like epic. I love those movies. I love watching them stoned.
Anchorman or like, you know what I mean? Something with Will Ferrell in
Oh,
it
yeah,
will
that's
always
it.
get me
Talladega
cracking up.
Nights.
Talladega Nights, you know.
If you ain't first, you last, Ricky Bobby. What do you got, Jay? What's your favorite stoner?
Well, damn, you guys said a lot of them.
Yeah. Kind of covered the board.
There's a lot.
I have to say, Mac and Dev, man, Cheech and Chong,
yes.
We didn't even say the OG one.
Mac and Dev, that one, dude. I've been wanting to. Like,
I need to rewatch that, bro, because it was our high school.
It hits home.
It was our high school.
It was such a nostalgia, though. That the music and
the music was hard. That was one of the hardest soundtracks for a movie ever.
You ain't fucking with the best, though.
Everything flowed in that movie. I was impressed.
OG from the West
Everybody
Coast.
wants to be the star of the show.
You can put it in a blunt. I'm gonna put it in a zag.
Yeah. Let me think, man. We can go on stoner movies for a while. There's a lot of Jonah Hills, a lot of Seth Rogens.
Yeah.
Superbad.
Superbad's a great one.
That's the OG one.
What's the one where it's like a game movie? It's got the one like goofy dude with
Ready Player One.
This is the end.
No.
This is the end.
Ready Player One's dope though.
This is the end where they
versus the world or something versus
Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world. That one's kind of like, you know what I mean? If you're super baked, you're gonna be like, well, you know, you're gonna just be kind of like just in a new world for a little bit.
This actually just happened to me recently. This
watch?
whole thing that we're talking about just happened to me like about a month ago. I watched that show. I was kind of like, what the fuck?
Scott Pilgrim?
It's wild.
You watched Scott Pilgrim versus the world?
Yeah.
Okay,
it was unique. It was very.
You see movies like I don't know why, but like Zombieland.
Zombieland's a cool one to watch.
It's like Woody Harrelson in it and shit. It's just like a good movie.
Is it okay to assume that all comedies are just stoner flicks for us? Because they make you laugh. Weed makes you laugh. Comedy makes you laugh. So I feel like all comedy. Let's just put that all in the label.
Dude, we need to do another cinema podcast, man. I don't know if you've heard our cinema podcast. We did a cinema one where we had like hot wings, where we were trying different.
That'd be a alley right
we were
there.
trying different hot sauces, and then as we're eating the hot sauces, we're talking about movies. It was a good one, man.
And I think I just saw something. Dustin Poirier in the Hot Ones. I think they have a video or something now. I don't know if he actually like did them with that, but maybe they might be trying, that on the show or something. I'll have to watch it, but I did see something that could be clickbait. Don't quote me on it, but I saw that.
Yeah. I thought it was crazy during the last pay-per-views. We talked about it already, but did you see Tuivasa? Tuivasa. Yeah, it's a fighter. I can't say his name that well, but he's known for like he won the fight and he grabbed people's shoes and pour a beer in and drink the beer out of the shoes. But what happened on the way, he didn't even notice it. He had no idea that this happened. Someone was pouring a beer in a fucking boot for him, and someone had Dustin Poirier's hot sauce and squirted a shit ton, like filled his fucking shit up with hot sauce, and he chugged that too.
Then he started rubbing his tongue.
Yeah, he was just fucking.
That would hurt.
He's a crazy motherfucker, man. Crazy motherfucker. I can't get over it. We talked about it on the last podcast. It's crazy shit, man.
I watched that last fight a couple times, and I just see Connor's leg every so often, just kind of.
Worse.
Yeah, well, we get more stuff now where it's like he's saying that it was already broken, and then there was there's all kinds of shit.
I wouldn't doubt it either, though. I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't doubt that actually happened. There were. Because over so many times, I couldn't see that just breaking
$20 million
right there. You would have to be worn down. But it's happened so often this year, or not just this year, but recently. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, recently we just watched a fucking fight the other day. We saw 3 fucking leg breaks. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know what that comes from, what it stems from, what's making it more, relevant now, but it is what it is.
People are opting more for the kicks than the punches because they don't want to get hit in the brain, lose memory, concussions.
And it would make sense not to want to pull from the fight either. I'm not fucking pulling out,
he
man.
Got, he got paid $20 million just to show up to that fight. $20 million. So I mean, I don't know. We can go deeper into Conor and the fight again if you want, but there's nothing really concrete that's come out that said anything different. I mean, Dustin was going to win the fight either way. Yeah, if Conor was injured, he probably shouldn't have been in the fight, but I get his tactic of not wanting to fucking give up and staying in. But
maybe that's why he was like, it's a break. Maybe he knew that it was wearing down, so maybe that's
Conor
why
just needs to stop at this point. Conor just needs to stop fighting.
Well, did you see at that his Instagram video where he was like, "I got a titanium leg," after he broke his leg.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand it.
Leg. Like what, bro? You're trying to fucking brag while you're in a horrible position. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why do you have this fucking character at all times? Just be you.
So.
Let's get into something else because we talked about Conor a lot last week.
Okay, I was gonna bring up Zoe. Have you been caught up on Loki?
Yeah.
Is everybody caught up on Loki? I know Logan, you haven't watched.
I don't watch it.
Kang's coming.
I mean, we can make it quick, but
quick. I'll watch it.
It's all right, man. We're just gonna get through a little.
Kang's coming.
Yeah, we got a new. I mean, for Logan, if we want to make it easy for people that don't know what's going on, spoiler alert. Alert.
I thought you saying spoiler galore.
No, I thought that was real. I was like, wait, I gotta get out of here.
I can't fucking speak. All right. But we got a new the new beast of the fucking Marvel. The new unstoppable machine,
new Thanos.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like considering what we've seen in Loki, he's controlled every single thing that's happened up until that certain point.
Immortus, that was his form of his highest being of his variant.
Yeah, but it's
so all
crazy.
Other variants are unleashed now, and they're gonna try to start a war, and it should lead into Secret Wars.
Yeah.
For the new Avengers. Eventually. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. That one.
Oh my god. It's opened up a lot of
Spider-Man, No Way Home.
So we've seen the post of Sylvie from Loki, which is the woman Loki, right? Mm-hmm. What would have happened if she didn't stab him? What do we think? What do you think would have happened, Jared, if Sylvie didn't stab Kang? I know that's a hard one because we're all speechless. There could have been a couple options.
Because how deceiving Lokis can be, what if one of them wanted the throne? You know what I mean? What if one of them just grabbed the gauntlet?
Yeah, that too.
You didn't really get to see it.
Or not the gauntlet, but the little brace.
Yeah.
What is?
Jared's like, what was that? What was that?
I don't know. I feel like he already he says he didn't know what was gonna happen after that, but I feel like he really did. He knew what was gonna happen. He knew that they were gonna unleash
I wasn't under the impression that he wasn't gonna know what was gonna happen later.
I feel like it's just a big circle. Eventually, it goes into a multiverse war, and then it goes right back into that variant, and then starts right back over.
What about there was a Tony Stark said it at one point in one of the movies where he was like something about the TVA, and nobody ever noticed it. Nobody didn't. Yeah. Nobody questioned it. Nobody knew what the TVA was. But Tony Stark said something about the TVA in one of the earlier movies, and then also there was there's another example that has popped up in one of the Marvel movies already for this TVA timeline, whatever. I mean, what about how Thor and them protect the 9 realms, right?
Yeah.
That's not the the 9 universes that they're protecting or whatever. But it's like, how many universes is Kang like ruling?
I think it's infinite variants trying to fight each other.
Yep. From all.
Yo, listen to this theory. It's kind of so there's multiple different variants. There's different multiple universes and shit.
Is that fridge not closed?
No, of course.
What if what if things that were also like so there's all sorts of things that were recorded that what if that's a different universe, like something that's stuck on repeat, such as that, you know what I mean? Or a picture, that moment in time, what if that is like a different multiverse and that's what that timeline is or some shit, you know what I mean? Like what if there are stacked different...
No, I need one.
Up here?
Yeah.
I don't know, this is going nowhere. We could go all day about this type of shit.
You're good. Like different, each universe has different choices made, causing different ripple effects into different, different stuff.
Yeah,
they're each layered. I don't know.
So here's another thing I want to bring up is people are saying, which I want to hear what you want to have to say, but people are kind of like considering Loki as the new Tony Stark right now.
Right.
Yeah,
So
what's
what-
up with all that?
I mean,
I've seen
we don't
that.
have Tony Stark anymore, so they're like Loki's making.
Where's
this
he
big-
at? He died?
Tony
Yeah.
died, but Loki's warning everybody about Kang now because
Yeah.
Tony was warning everybody about Thanos, and no one listened to him. He was like
That's what I'm
worried
saying.
about
Okay.
an imminent threat coming, but now Loki's
Okay.
the only one that knows about Kang coming, and he's trying to warn.
And people aren't taking him
Yeah,
serious.
no one knows what he's talking about. He's already taken over, I think, and that's why he's like looks at the statues there, and it's already Kang. Kang's already taken over.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Search up Kane. I want to see what he look like.
oh
Dude,
yeah.
It's interesting. There's gonna be another
You don't know what
season.
it's like?
There's gonna be
I forgot
another
you
season.
about
Is that okay?
Loki will return.
So what do you think is
We
going to
talked about
happen
it
with
another
Kang?
couple
Do you
episodes.
think the
This is
Avengers
what
are
he looks
going
like in Loki
yeah?
right now, but this is
Bad
like his
motherfucker.
comic book appearance.
What I think he knows.
That's the statue we're talking about.
Look, Loki would know both sides of the story if he has 2 variants of him.
But that's what it looks like in the comics.
He has a lot
So what if he sent that variant that is the Loki that we know to warn people so he can overthrow it in the future and they team up? Like most people didn't think about that.
Did you know
He can send a version of himself.
His original name is Nathaniel Richards. He's the
Because he would know either
grandson
side.
of
No
Reed
matter if
Richards.
he didn't cross himself,
Reed.
he didn't cross
Mr.
himself.
Fantastic.
Oh really?
Yeah. He's like a descendant of Mr. Fantastic
Okay.
in the
Who is?
comics. Kang. His original.
Is it descendant of Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah, Nathaniel
You
Richards.
spilled all of that, Mike.
I didn't spill it all,
That's his
motherfucker.
original name, Nathaniel Richards, the one that discovered.
Wow.
He discovered that there are other universes, there are other multiverses in like the 31st century. So then
That makes
he
sense.
created
That's
like
dope.
time
So
travel. So then he started meeting his other variants, and that created the multiverse.
Well,
war.
what
They
about-
all start fighting? for
And I know
superiority.
Logan.
Sorry. we're
Yeah, I
running
know
into
we're
this.
going far into it, but what about
I don't understand.
one more thing?
It's cool to just think about time as like.
What about Ant-Man?
It's time to stop.
And the quantum physics and quantum realm, like how they're showing. I don't know. I'm going far fetched, but it's like
Shit.
I feel like we're gonna see a lot more with like the quantum realm, like you
time,
know,
there's no time in the quantum.
Yeah,
realm.
so it's like-
different.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is already like taking advantage of the mirror dimension, but it's kind of like the same as the quantum realm, but it is a completely different thing. But it's like we're getting into these fucking crazy ideas now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit. I
Mind
think
blown stuff.
I think what's gonna happen is Kang's gonna we're gonna obviously see more of Kang. Like obviously this is the beginning. We're gonna see more.
Mm-hmm.
But what's gonna happen is we're gonna see Celestials and Eternals are gonna be the key to defeating him.
Yep.
Okay. Kane defeating Kane.
Does
No, I'm
Kang
talking
lead
about
to
Celestials
Galactus?
and Eternals.
Well, that's the
Are gonna be the ones
Loki,
to
Yeah.
Loki
defeat
though.
Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Loki be Loki in a way when you think about it.
you know what I'm
Killed off
talking
Kang.
about, right?
Can play both sides of the spectrum.
Okay.
He can play Trojan horse
Okay.
while the other one is ruling because he
Gotcha.
already knows.
Got you.
He knows what's gonna happen either way.
Either way.
So it's already
Left
there.
and right.
That's what I'm saying.
Stereo.
Well, let's get into the finals.
Right on.
Oh,
So look,
okay.
it's the Bucks and it's the fucking Phoenix Suns, and it was game 5. What, last night?
Yeah.
And we saw it was Bucks that turned out, or was it Phoenix that won?
Bucks
No,
won
Bucks
that shit.
won that,
They
dude.
So
won
look,
that.
It was a
it's
close game at the
3-2.
end.
It's 3-2.
He had
Bucks
one of the
right
blocks
now.
of the century.
Oh, bro,
on
that-
DeAndre
yeah, that
Ayton.
was just
He fucking just gripped it.
unholy.
That jump
Unholy.
the other day, I did not think he can get that high.
Who?
Giannis.
Oh, Giannis. I mean, he can get pretty high, but
You didn't think he can get
He
that
threw
high? The
that
motherfucker's a
across court, though?
pterodactyl. He's a pterodactyl, dude.
There's no way you
He
can
is.
pinpoint that fast. Telling you.
They started. Yeah, it's just like
Everybody's saying Devin Booker's been given a lot of fouls and stuff like that.
he has been.
I know, but
He has been.
he's worked his ass.
Look at this.
Boom, silk
And
butter.
that's
Game over.
We were wrong.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a high scoring game.
That was a high scoring. It was a great game. It was back and forth
love it.
most of the time. It was
Did,
great.
Did we all go Suns, or did any of us choose the Bucks?
I went Bucks for that game because I knew they were gonna win.
no, I'm
just
saying like
oh
in
for
general.
the full time.
Yeah.
I think I might have went Suns when I first started, but then I realized like, man, Bucks.
That's
Giannis taking
Giannis.
over.
Yeah,
Giannis is a
Giannis has
monster.
actually done it this year. But bro, Middleton, you know what I mean? The one white dude who's been just balling on the threes. I can't remember his.
Pat Collington.
Is that him?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
You talking about number 24 on the Bucks? That's Pat Collington.
Maybe. I thought it was something Conahagen or something like that.
That's
Cotton.
his stuff.
Kind of.
That's what I'm talking about. Number,
Contact
20,
who he's
number
talking
24 for the Bucks. Believe me.
I
It's
just don't know how to
crazy.
pronounce his name.
It's crazy to see some of
Him.
the ways he
Him.
sets.
Okay, him.
Hit these threes
Yes.
because he's one step ahead of the defender
Everyone.
coming. So
He's
as soon as
already
he steps,
he's already
ready.
in a shooting motion. He just needs the ball in his hand.
Exactly.
Crazy.
You get it.
And then PJ Tucker, bro, he's just that like he's just that mean spirit you need on the court.
He's that defensive anchor that they need.
They
They
need
need
him.
somebody rough and tough,
Rough
take
and tough.
them hits,
Exactly.
take them
Talk that
fouls.
shit.
Who-
You know what I mean?
Who deserves it more? I
Bucks.
want to hear. No,
Bucks.
hold on. No, in general, let me
Oh,
finish.
sorry.
I want to get everybody's opinion on this, especially Zoe and Vince, because I know. I feel like I know what Vince's is, but I don't know. So I'm. But who deserves it more, Chris Paul or Giannis?
Chris Paul. Chris
Yeah.
Paul deserves it more. That's not
He
even.
doesn't
I mean, is that a
See,
is that a given? Is that a
He's
given?
been in the game so long. That's why he deserves it more.
He's
No,
he's
How
Giannis-
many
such,
how many opportunities?
he
left?
reminds me of
Giannis can get it more.
He reminds me of like a Donald Cowboy Cerrone of a league. Like he's like such a
That's a good
respectable,
comparison.
like
a
he's
great comparison.
been through
Every
all
team
this.
he's went to in the past like 4 or 5 years, he's taken to the playoffs, right?
Yeah, dude,
He's
yeah,
like
for
every-
sure.
True.
Because
Rockets
he,
and every
he
yeah.
knows the reads, he knows when they're going to react, he knows when to pass. If you know that,
Pick
you
and
can
roll.
be in the league as
You
long as
remember-
you want as a point guard. You know their tips.
You remember
That's why
him-
you see him hit that
Back in the
free throw
day,
shot.
when he was on Charlotte with David West, when he was just a young
Yeah.
boy hooping, that shit was crazy, man. I've been a fan of him ever since that. But
Right.
what did you
boy
say,
hooping
Jay?
on the
With
net.
the Lakers, man. David, or the guy before David Stern fucking blocked the trade. Remember that?
What was it, Vinny?
The Pelicans, the Hornets almost traded into the Lakers, and Kobe was with the Lakers.
Oh yeah, Hornets almost traded him to the Lakers
Got blocked by the NBA.
and got blocked by the NBA. I didn't know about that.
They traded him and got a little bit of. You feel me?
Hey, Jared, who did you think deserves it more?
Giannis
Well-
or CP?
I'll tell you what, nothing's given, so I don't really know what's going on, but I know whoever wants it more is going to get it.
Facts.
Well, I'm telling you right now, when I
Facts.
first saw Giannis enter the league, that motherfucker was hungry.
He's hungry as a wild
I'm telling
bear.
you right now, like as much as I want to see CP3 win this, I really want to see Giannis win a fucking championship. He's too gifted to not be
course,
a champion.
of course.
He is like a Wilt Chamberlain of a fucking, like, just He's insane, dude.
What about respecting the ones who laid the path before you? Not saying that CP3 was the one who laid the
want him
path
to get the
as
game?
as a power forward, but
Are you wanting him to do what Drew Brees or Peyton Manning did to Drew Brees?
CP3 deserves
sad
it
when
more
that
in the
happened.
sense as he's been here. He's put his heart in too many times. It's like, bro, he is in this position now that, and it's tied. It was tied, but now they did their shit last night.
Yeah, but are you thinking the Suns are done for now?
No. It'll go to 7. I very well think he'll go to 7.
Is it a home game for the Suns now?
We got to check that out.
Might be though.
I think Chris Paul deserves
He
it
said,
more.
"I think."
I really do. You know
I
what
thought
I
you were
mean?
about to start like a punk rock song. He's like, "I think." He's like, "Da, da, 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 da."
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the music scene or industry right now?
Man, it's
Everything
been.
coming
It's,
out.
Who do you be jamming?
He's always got his classics. I know that.
I've been jamming a young boy, NBA young boy, for the past 4 or 5 days.
All right.
But them hitters coming out of 10-17, especially Big Scar.
I don't
I
think
was
I've ever heard
impressed.
of Big Scar.
Big Scar. Listen to some Big Scar's whole album. You be
Okay.
sliding to that mug the whole time.
All right. I'm gonna jot that down.
Let's get another thing.
You said he came out a bit 10-17.
Big Scar. Only been rapping 6 months.
Okay.
One of the hardest albums I ever heard.
Holy shit! I
Yeah.
thought we were gonna get murdered.
Yeah, right. Let's get another thing straight here. You who do you got? You got a few artists tattooed on you, don't you?
There's a game Tuesday.
I've got
At Milwaukee.
Juice WRLD, Polo G tatted on me. Juice WRLD, I felt like he was there, then he passed.
Yeah.
Kind of hurt a little bit, but I felt like in the song Flex, off of Polo G's album, I feel like he handed him the torch. So, next person I got tatted was Polo G. Last year, nobody really knew about him. One of the number one
He's
albums,
blown up now.
number one
He's
song.
blown up now. He's hot.
Nobody believed me when I put his name out on the scene.
They're
I was
like,
like,
who the
believe
fuck is
me,
this
he
guy?"
got next.
Yeah.
People starting to see now, though.
That's
He
what's
got
up.
it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I like
those
Polo-
are only.
Polo
No,
G
you
got
got
some-
multiple other ones.
I got too many.
That's
you
a
know.
basketball, bub. I remember seeing that basketball tat when we first seen each
He's
other.
got a
This from my cousin right here. He
Yeah.
taught me how to hoop
Yeah.
back when I was legit. Like
Right.
I was 10, 12.
Right.
Didn't know how to hoop in Chicago. First thing he taught me, he said, I'm going to give you your jump shot.
Yeah.
You're going to use this. You're going to not use this. But I guarantee you, if you use this, you're going to get it.
Right.
Literally, the next game I played after that, hit every shot possible. Never played basketball up until that point. He passed away a couple years ago, but rest in peace, though.
Respect.
So I had to get that tattoo for that.
You got a cassette tape or something, right? Don't you?
That's fucking dope.
There you go.
What's it
that's
say
cool.
on top of it?
It says Latanya right here.
Mm.
That's my aunt.
Mm.
She passed away from brain cancer, but she was literally the first person to give me a Busta Rhymes cassette tape.
Hey,
I was vibing to that ever
Hell
since.
yeah.
I was like, you need to do that every time. She introduced me to Styles P.
That's
Man,
crazy.
the rest was history after
I
that.
got-
I was ready to go.
I still have an Ice Cube cassette tape. That was the first one I ever remember like getting, and it was like I just it's like
I think
crazy
Biz
to
Markie
think.
just passed away.
He did.
That's
57.
Crazy.
Rest
Listen,
in peace.
Fuck.
I went bowling
Damn.
Friday night, and
It's
they were
crazy.
playing his song
Yeah.
and shit at the before he died. He wasn't dead at that point.
Sorry, there was a
Karate
fly.
chop.
You know those flies hate us when
Hey,
we record.
we just had the fly.
I don't
episode.
understand why.
We're gonna have the fly point two.
This is brother.
But,
I've come back.
Yeah, fucking. I re-listened to his music Friday night, and then like literally next day, it was like he's dead.
Dead.
It's like, well, that's fucking weird.
Biz had that style, that flow. If you try to replicate him, they'd call you out in a heartbeat. Like you
And they
can't do
say
it. You
he's
just can't.
a friend.
It was dope seeing him in Men in Black.
Oh,
Baby,
Two, Men in Black 2.
you got what I need.
That shit was wild.
that shit was
That's
crazy.
impressive though, man. That's like
It's insane, man. We just watching people that we grew up to just go away, and it's like, what do we look towards now? It's
Look up
tough.
some of his songs for us.
Who?
Bismarck.
Busy, the old Bismarck. He's
and you
smart.
say he's just a friend.
Have you ever seen him make the beat with his hands? Like that's
No.
gold. Like I thought
Dude,
that
he's a legend, dog. He's
I love
he's
that.
literally he's
Yeah, he
inspired
is a legend
so much.
of hip hop. Like you can't deny
no
it.
doubt there. No
He
doubt.
said, "Oh baby,
You.
Oh, shit,
you got what I need." That's like I think the most obvious one for him, but there's so many songs he's fucking made, man.
Just a friend.
Your mom's hair so nappy, she gotta take painkillers to comb my hair.
I said, yo.
I ain't never seen the music video.
Right.
Mario remixed this too. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Get them girls. What's up? I got a little story to tell you.
Look at him, bro. Young as a motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Look at that chain. That's badass.
That's dope.
So dope.
Rest in peace, man. That's crazy. I watched, not to get off topic, but I watched 4 Marvel movies yesterday, and I was like thinking about Stan Lee, and I'm like, man, gosh, it's so sad we're not going to see him in any movies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I still cry like every other day about Mac, you know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, same. Sometimes when I listen to Mac, I'm like, how, bro? You know what I mean? Like,
It's not real, man. It's just not. I need to travel to another universe where he's still alive.
That's how I am sometimes with Juice WRLD. I love Mac. I love
Right.
Juice WRLD.
I heard that too, Logan.
Mac Miller passed. I was really not used to that. I was listening
That's
to his
crazy,
music when he
man.
came out, kicking incredibly dope shit. Man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was flashing there
Kids.
for a minute. I was
Hey.
like, I like this.
Speaking,
Did you guys either? I went and seen him with Wiz Khalifa one year.
yeah,
I'm not
me
sure.
too. That was
Did
the
you
one I
go?
went to.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the
Where
only
did you
time
go,
I seen
Jerry?
him. It was the only time I seen him. Was with Wiz.
Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller together.
Only time I seen him.
Oh yes, yeah, that was the first one, wasn't
That
it?
was-
That was
That's
the very
badass.
Yeah.
one.
Kids, man. I'll get that
That was
tatted.
whenever we had the
That's
best
badass.
bud weed T-shirts. It was in half.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that.
What a fucking time.
Now you gotta go
brother.
higher. What is? Oh, his kids album.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a message in the middle of it. Shit.
So I got a message in the middle.
The dangerous game.
You wild today,
He
G.
said I'm hot. Got
Um,
people calling my line.
yeah, that was good times, man. With
Bro, I love those Wiz concerts we used to go to, man. Those were
So
good times.
fun. Yeah.
Junior year, you know what I mean? Like sophomore, junior year.
Did you go to the one with
in the
senior.
summertime, like in
Snoop
between.
Dogg.
So it's like
Yeah.
I didn't go to that one.
I went to the Wiz and Snoop. Yeah, that was a
And
good
Kevin
one.
Gates.
I went to-
I don't like Kevin.
I went to Drake versus Wayne. That was cool.
That was
cool as
I don't
fuck.
think I
Yeah.
went to that one, but that sounds badass.
J. Cole.
I
J.
didn't
Cole.
go to the J. Cole one.
It was
I'm
in
about
the
to tell y'all
Yeah,
that.
I had tickets to it. I started at my job the next day, so I didn't go to it because it started
That's
raining and everything.
dedication
Yeah.
right there.
No, you want to talk about dedication? You want the fans. The night of the J. Cole concert in Indianapolis at Clips Music. That night when it was pouring rain, J. Cole literally fucking put on a hell of a show because he
I heard.
knew we were out there just
Yeah.
soaking wet, and
That's what she
he's
said.
like literally telling us, he's like, dude, I didn't know you guys were gonna fucking show up and stay and all this shit, and it was
It's
fucking.
dope.
He put on the best fucking show. It was right in the middle of Forest Hills getting huge. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
it was
Yeah.
right in the middle of where like girls were fucking
Yeah.
squirting in their pants walking by. Like, I'm not being weird about it, but I went with 2 women to that concert,
I went
and they
with
didn't
2
give a
women.
fuck about me. They
Nope.
gave a fuck about him,
No,
and that was it.
I want to squirt to him and not Mike.
I can tell you the first times I've ever seen J. Cole, I went to a Drake concert, and that was his headliner.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
cool.
long I've known about J. Cole.
Oh yeah.
When he brought J. Cole out here,
Did-
Drake was good, but J. Cole, I was impressed for him to be an opening act. Waka Flocka that night.
Waka.
I mean, he was
I've
having
seen Waka,
too many
bro.
mic problems,
Bro,
but I mean,
but he still kills it.
he's hype.
Yeah.
He was hype when he came
He
out.
can yell and people will hear him. He can yell and people will hear him.
I was just impressed that a young J. Cole that motivated from that first performance.
I think I might have been there.
To what he morphed into.
Yeah, I was there.
I was impressed.
I was there.
Yeah, J. Cole, man. J. Cole's, man, I feel like, because it was, I think he said it in a song, like, he felt like he got so, like, popular that he kind of went, like, he was overrated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I don't even know how to explain it, but, man,
Overhyped.
I think
Overhyped. He was overhyped.
Yeah, overhyped, yeah.
People
yeah,
are like, this is Judas.
He kills
This is
that shit.
fucking
And his
Jesus.
freestyles, man, J. Cole's freestyles.
Oh, hot.
Yeah, them motherfuckers was hitting every time, G.
Always.
Actually, me and Courtney went to that. We were going to that concert, J. Cole concert that you guys were talking about, where it got rained out. And,
Really?
We had a parking spot, and we were super hungry, and there was Burger King right across the street. And, we're like, screw this, dude.
Got that Burger
They were
King.
opening the doors, so like we were like, screw it. I think they're gonna cancel and shit. So we went, got some Burger King, tried coming back, and then the line was everything got fucking packed and shit, and it was still raining. And we were like, screw this shit, we're going home.
Burger King instead of fucking getting inside.
Everybody was
we didn't get
huddling
in.
up, trying to smoke joints, get them to light because it was pouring down rain. You know, it was just a community effect of like, let's fucking do this.
Me and Jared went and seen Breaking Benjamin together. Like that was pretty.
That's
cool.
right.
We went. You guys went to that corn concert
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah, that was cool.
Did you like that, Jay?
Dude, hell yeah,
fucking
dude.
Yellow Wolf was there too.
Yellow
yeah.
Wolf will
Yeah,
go the fuck
Yellow
in.
Wolf,
I
too.
like
Yeah.
Yellow. I
He
like
rap,
Yellow.
though. I like him.
He
Bro,
said,
that
"I'm at
shit
the table
was hardcore.
And a
Got
Cadillac with a
the
bag.
dude in the
He
mosh
said,
pit,
"I'm at
man.
the table to lay your cup
He's like,
down
get
on."
in there. He's like, get in there. Oh yeah, freak out
round
on
him
loose,
up,
bro.
Round him up.
round him up.
Yeah.
It was
He's like,
mosh.
you get in there.
People getting drunk as
I said,
fuck.
no more.
No more. Stop. I'm
I'm
done.
gonna start getting pissed.
Have you guys ever been to an MGK concert?
Yeah, I've been to a few.
I don't think I have.
Been to a few.
MGK is wild too.
I got to
Vince,
drink-
you did
I'm
too,
a
right?
wild
Yeah.
boy.
I got to drink out of the
Wild
same
boy.
bottle as J-Mo as him.
That's gay.
MGK. I went and seen. Yeah, I was front row at MGK at Kokomo.
I know
Seen
that
him
sounds
with Limp
gay,
Bizkit,
but
too.
yeah.
One year,
Sounds
that was
pretty
cool.
gay. No.
Limp Bizkit's on a good show.
I went-
Go ahead, Mikey.
I went to one of his concerts and I was there like 2 hours early, 2.5 hours early.
Right.
And there was only like 12 to 15 people there. And I don't. If you're an MGK fan, like a true MGK fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. But he has a mixtape called "Fuck It" that he only came out with on Dat Piff.
Yep.
That has
I
I don't know,
remember
like
that. I listened to that front and back.
10, 12 songs. He's
Way
got
back when.
Blue Skies. It's got the song "Fuck It," and then
Bang, bro. I just gang banged.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Get it,
so
man. Sing it.
he came out with that. He came out with that mixtape the day of the concert in Indy. Like he
Yeah.
literally,
Yep.
his bus showed up.
Dropped it. On
His
that
bus
day.
showed up, and there's 15 of us sitting there, and me and my buddy that I went with, shout out to Brett, had a bottle of Jameson, and that's his favorite drink. He raps about it in a song. He loves Jameson. But he got everybody in a circle. He's like, oh, everybody came early, come in. I just came out with a mixtape, literally just dropped it 2 or 3 hours ago. He's like, I'm going to play the whole album for you guys right now. Right
That's
in front of the... And he did. He
That's
sat there
dope.
smoking joints right in front of us. And he saw me, and he pointed it out to me. He's like, is that a bottle of J-Mo?
He said, fuck yeah.
And I said, yeah, it is. And he's like, bring that shit to me. I bring it to him. He's like, what's up, man? What's your name? And I said, my name's Michael. He's like, I'm Kels. And me and him passed the bottle back and forth, and he's sitting there bumping his album.
He's
and
getting
That's what's
drunk.
up.
You know what I
and
mean?
it was fucking the coolest, one of the coolest experiences I've
Vibing,
had.
bro.
When I-
Vibing.
When I saw him in Kokomo, was when he
Not
broke
so
his
killing.
foot.
Oh, yeah.
That cast.
Oh,
He was in
yeah,
a
yeah.
cast. His drummer dove off the stage. We caught him. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was badass.
I think I was at that one because I almost got
it was in
trampled
this
that
little-
night.
little-
But it
He
was,
said I almost
Yeah.
got
Little
trampled
bar.
that
I
night. I'm not
did.
gonna lie.
that's
Damn.
no lie there, Reggie. It was crazy.
We went and seen Juicy J.
Juicy
Yeah.
J.
That was cool.
Damn.
I'd love to see Juicy J.
That was cool.
I'd love to. Yeah. Wait, Juicy was with Wiz one time though.
Yeah.
Juicy was with Wiz, and I went to Wiz like 5
I
minutes.
missed
Shut the
that,
fuck
yeah.
up! Shut the fuck up! He said, "Wait, what?"
I think I was
what
at
does
football
Juicy say?
camp. Upset.
Oh, you were at football camp. I remember that.
That Migos pit though.
Bro, that Migos concert was the latest one. I think.
Man,
Joe
that
had
was.
up front and center. Like we were right there. Like like in the stadium, dude, we're in the pit, man.
Yeah,
like and
going
everybody's
hard.
like out and around us. We're in the pit, dude. That was crazy. We were close. What was Smile, bitch? What's his
Yeah,
name?
little Jamal came out there and did a set. I was like, no way.
I was like, dude, I was stoked, man. I didn't know he was gonna show up. That was crazy. No one knew he was showing. He was not on the lineup or nothing. That was crazy.
It just happened.
I got 2 things I can bring up for you guys.
What's up,
Some little smaller topics if you guys want to get into
Let's
them.
hear it.
One's more of like a story, and then one is more of just something I wanted to ask. But you guys know who David Spade is,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
The comedian, actor
He's
guy
funny, though.
with Adam Sandler and all them all the time, right? Small little guy, right? I mean, I'm not being mean. He's a smaller guy.
He's
right?
not a huge guy, so yeah, you're right.
But you know, like when famous people they get doing a lot of shit, they need an assistant, right? They hire a person to help them out. Well, David Spade hired an assistant, and it was like some mountain fucking like big old dude, you know, like big old assistant guy.
Okay.
This guy was his assistant for 4 years.
4
David
years?
Spade. And then one day just flipped his fucking lid and tied David Spade up with fucking rope and shit and tried to kill him and stab him and tried to steal all his money and all kinds of fucking crazy shit, dude.
What?
I'm not kidding. David Spade about got murdered by his own assistant.
Holy shit.
And Joe Rogan, I got this off a Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Rogan was talking about it. And he's like, this is why I don't want an assistant. He's like, if
This
you
be
have
stuff I'll be Googling right here to
he
make
said,
sure.
if you have an assistant, that means you have too much shit going on in your life.
True, they know everything.
Yeah,
And it's like, you do not need an
everything.
assistant. You need to fucking do your shit your own way. Don't listen to anybody else. And David Spade almost got murdered by his assistant. See, that guy's
no
big.
letter.
Is that the guy? That might be the guy. I don't know what he looks like. I just heard the story. I don't know. See,
Is that the guy right there, the top right?
yeah, Jared. It's Jared.
It's you, bro.
But can you imagine
afraid.
David Spade, this
I
little
did not
tiny
do it.
guy,
Yeah.
getting
He
like
does.
hog tied up by this fucking man?
Is that what happened? He got hogtied?
Yes, like
Yeah.
literally, like he tied him up with ropes and duct tape, and like was gonna try to stab him and everything.
And do what else?
I mean, he was trying to steal his money. I know that.
Yeah, for sure. You know
You
he
say
had a
he's
lot of bread
trying to
back
feel his
then,
tummy?
too.
Something else is gonna happen too.
Trying to fill his tummy.
But yeah,
Trying to feel his
that
tummy.
was one of the crazy things I wanted to bring
That's
up.
fucking crazy. I had never heard of that.
That is wild.
Then the other one I wanted to bring up was also to do with Joe Rogan, but it was about the fact that if you've been listening to any of his podcasts and you've been listening to anything about Joe Rogan and his life right now, he's trying to bring, like, not to sound like a cult or like an upbringing or like whatever, I'm trying to say that he moved to Austin, Texas, and he's bringing, like, he's got he's convinced or persuaded or however you want to say it, all these other comedians and, like, other people.
He's building a comedy club.
And
there, right?
he's going to try to build a comedy club with Dave Chappelle and
What's
Ron
wrong with
White.
that?
No. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to bring it up. I'm trying to promote it. I'm trying to spread the word. I'm trying to tell you guys about it. I'm trying to let
Your tone
Right.
seems like
No, I'm just.
No,
I'm saying.
No, that's cool.
I wanted to get
It's
further.
cool. Sorry.
No. Go ahead, Jordan. Go ahead.
It is cool. It's kind of like what they're doing with the YouTubers. What do they do? Like, what's that house that they have? The fucking
The TikTok house that got shut down. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
That might be what it is.
fuck a TikTok
Except with
house.
actual responsible adults, you know.
Yeah. No. The TikTok house is something that got started by a bunch of TikTok famous people like Jake Paul and all them got
Yep.
together and they partied together in this house. And what happened is this city, whatever city it was, I don't remember.
It was Los Angeles.
Los Angeles literally shut their water and power off. They said, fuck you guys, you cannot party at this house. You can't do that. is what they said.
Like the hype house or some shit or something
Like that.
But then but think if he had his own property where they could do their own stand up, where they allow their own shit, like you would get some pure good comedy.
Joe, no, not you, not you.
You said Logan.
No, not you.
I heard you.
I was just trying to get your attention.
Hey.
But no, Joe is like, he's done shows with Dave and them during this COVID stuff where he gets everybody tested.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Literally, he pays for everybody in the show to get tested. Yeah. Everybody in the show gets tested out the door. Smart. It's a rapid result. But
I don't believe there is a virus.
I'm telling you, Joe's starting like a revolution there when I say people... You know how Hollywood and like the Hollywood Hills and stuff, that's like the celebrities. That's the famous place, you know. Joe's so popular, so fucking famous that he moved to Austin, Texas, and there's a fucking horde of people moving to Austin, Texas right now because of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan he is just
Elon moved there.
Literally Elon Musk. I mean, all these comedians. He's like starting this shit. Joe Rogan's even in his podcast. Like I said, if you follow him,
Jared.
He's talking about it in his podcast where he's like, I'll pay for you guys. He's like, I want to start a ranch. He's like, I'll have all my comedian friends live on a ranch.
Yeah, build houses. And stuff.
That's what, dude. He's so fucking rich and famous. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's. That's not a lie.
Yeah, that's smart.
I think it would be badass. I think he's smart. I think he's a genius.
Yeah,
I think he's got the #1 podcast in the world for a reason.
Facts, bro.
He's had some really interesting guys on talking about psychedelics and stuff like that, and how treating addiction, stuff like that.
He's changed people's perspective on things. You know what I mean?
So many things, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's
aliens, drugs, society, fucking politics. He talks about everything in such a way that the world didn't know was possible. The fact that our own president at the time was really considering the fact Joe Rogan commentating like a political debate,
right?
Because of the fucking amount of people he reaches on the world,
right?
It's insane. It's like you look at people that famous. Legit. It's like Mike Tyson, it's Michael Jackson, it's Justin Bieber.
Right.
Joe Rogan is a fucking phenomenon. He's a fucking mystical human being.
He's a fucking mystical human being.
That's what first got me into podcasts. Jared showing me. He's like, have you ever heard Joe Rogan's podcast? I was like, no. So I started listening to it
and then
on my way to work and stuff like that. And
Joe Rogan just did a podcast with the guy that invented podcasts.
Adam Carolla.
Wow.
Right?
Or is it Curry? Adam Curry?
Might be Adam Curry.
I think
that's so dope.
Wow. This guy's an MTV
executive
host or something I forget the title.
Yeah,
but he had a lot to do with MTV back in the day.
Okay,
and then one day he randomly just started doing what we call podcast, and he was the first, like literally the first person.
Wow.
And that podcast explains a lot about podcasts.
That's so fucking dope.
It's crazy.
Jared, what you got, brother?
Yo, well.
What?
I got shit. Hold up a second though. There is something that I had. Let me just check. BRB.
I seen it.
Oh, I got a good one. Zoe's gonna love this, and this is exposing myself, embarrassing myself, or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But so. My oldest brother used to live across the street, right? And me and Zoe and all of us would be over there at my brother Chuck's, and we'd play Call of Duty and Madden and shit all night and hang out, whatever.
Fun times.
Right, well, in the wintertime, I'd walk across the street. I'd walk across the street to my brother's house, and my mom would text me like, be careful, let me know if you fall down, or whatever, and stuff like that, on my way over to my brother's house.
Mom, I fell down.
They make fun of me till this day for that shit.
It's fun as fuck.
Every time I leave my brother's house, he's like, let me know if you fall down.
That is
and I'm
hilarious.
like, fuck you guys, man.
Who's the one that called Chuck Duck?
That's Cody. Cody all his life as a kid called my brother Duck.
Yeah,
he couldn't say Chuck. He said Duck.
Hey, Duck.
He said, come here, Duck. Duck, come here.
Come on, Duck. Come here. Jared, what's up, bro?
Yo, so I had something with the music part that we were talking about earlier.
All right.
I came across something. It said Tupac and Eminem are the only ones with an like RIAA certified like diamond.
Yep.
So I was just thinking that in perspective of like all rappers and just kind of like the totem pole, and it's like that's like those are rare to get. Like I don't even know if can you even get it like that now, or did they change it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So basically, that is just a corporation. It's just a business that like gives people the credits that they deserve for their songs. You play it enough, someone uses it, someone endorses it, someone incorporates it into their commercial. You play it on your fucking streaming device. They get those credits that they deserve. And like you just said, it's almost like impossible to get. Like, people don't just fucking get those credits on a... What did you say it was?
What, the pedestal? Are you talking about?
Did you say it was like platinum or gold or what did you say?
Diamond.
Diamond, bro, exactly. Diamond. Like, holy shit, what? Diamond? Like, it... Not a lot of people go that way. And you said fucking Pac and Eminem, right?
Only two, man.
Only two, bro. Like, we can respect everyone else, but like, bro, Pac is the GOAT, and then Eminem is right behind him.
That shit is crazy.
It's pretty, yeah, I mean.
It's accurate.
But man, respect to that, man. Anyways, I saw you had the wheel up, Vince. You trying to get one rolling?
Yeah, I was just getting it up ready. What if we want to get on a few more things?
Anything you want to talk about yourself, Zoe? Anything you got specific? Any crazy things? Any funny things?
What do you think about you? You feel like you've done pretty good, pretty comfortable being on.
Oh yeah, he's been chilling.
Yeah,
Zoe, he's a natural.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, bro.
Yeah,
I'll come back anytime you guys want me. You guys are always family to me. So it's always going to be like that. Whenever you get me on this show, it's going to be nothing but real, 100%. I'm not going to falsify nothing. You know, it's just how I always been. That's what I always wanted to span past generations. Like, if I'm a protege to somebody, I'm trying to help you. You take it. You know, you don't. But a lot of people have succeeded just me being like that. You know, I just appreciate people giving me my flowers whenever I need them, you know. That's how it's always been.
Facts.
He's always out there. He sees you on the court hooping, and he just wants to come up and
wants to make you better,
have fun with you. And then he sees you just fucking talking at the bar or something. He wants to come up and say what's up. He's the man.
He's a people's person, just making sure everyone's doing okay.
Right, he's a hell of a guy, man.
Our dog.
He's a hell of a guy, pal.
Right on for showing up, man. Right on for showing up. That's what's good.
Hey, I got y'all no matter what.
We haven't had a guest for a minute, I feel like.
A couple.
Since the
fight night or
no.
Cinema Sauce.
No, I don't even think that. I think it was since
the joint episode.
The joint, yeah,
it was.
And that kind of that joint kind of crumbled down. I think someone didn't roll that right. No one there that came on the show works at the shop. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, not only that, but we had a little technical difficulties on that one.
Yeah. I don't think it was technical difficulties. I think it was hot as shit in this fucking garage.
I think it was hot as shit, but I think it was just a little technical difficulties.
So thank you for being here, brother.
Yeah,
I got
shit was perfect, man. Yeah. We all just bulled out on this one.
That's what it's all about.
How you doing, Jay? Looks beautiful there.
I know, right? You got all this sun.
Cactuses.
Okay. Look at all the
cacti.
Cacti.
It's been raining on and off for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah. Look at those clear skies up there. That's what I'm talking about.
That feels nice. Right now, it's pretty warm though.
Soaking up that vitamin D.
It's cool also in this area. It gets cold at night.
Doesn't even like
you have to hold it.
Oh.
Yeah. You got that money, baby. Come on, I'm sending that paper check.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, boys, I gotta pee.
All right, get that piss out.
Spin that wheel.
All right, let's spin it. Yeah, keep it going.
Let it be me. Let it be me.
Once it goes, I'll do the womp womp. Vince, he was happy that happened. He was fucking glad that happened. So glad.
Well,
My
shouts
man
out
is
to
glad.
Zoe.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Zoe.
Jared,
We're gonna have
Good
him
to
on
see you,
again
brother.
one day for sure. We
Right
got
on.
we got some good
Just
ideas.
run it back.
So
we gonna run
Yeah,
about like a
for sure.
Talk some
motherfucker.
serial
you know.
killer episodes. That'd be cool.
Run it back.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
we can get into a lot of things
Yeah.
with Zoe. I think potentially,
The introduction. This is the
I think
introduction
what
of
we're
Zoe.
gonna see. This is far fetched at the end of the episode here, but he's a Tom Brady fan. So let's see.
All right, so I got a
Let's
huge.
see.
I think
That's
differently
my
of
boy.
you now.
Next
All right,
year-
let's go outside.
Next year we're gonna see him on the podcast during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right
great.
on, Jay.
All right, love you, Joe.
All right.
See you, brother.
Peace. Love.
Take care,
Peace.
brother.
Keep it
Peace.
sweet.
Bang bang.